So you might be in a situation where your PlayStation 4 controller, none of the buttons are working on it. AKA, you're trying to click this home PlayStation button in the center, it's not powering on your controller. None of these other buttons are working either. Now, this is very, very common and it's probably okay and your controller is going to be fine. The first thing you need to do is make sure your PlayStation 4 controller is charged up properly. You may be in a situation where your PlayStation 4 controller did not charge and or it wasn't plugged in properly or the cord itself wasn't working. So all you really have to do is make sure that the cord that you're plugging in straight into your PlayStation 4 controller is fully functional. And this is an iPhone charger, but make sure the cord is working. You can try with a few other, controllers as well. And as long as you can 100% verify that that specific cord isn't the issue, then you probably will be okay. If you verify that the cord isn't the issue, then you can move on. But a majority of the time, it's due to this controller not being charged, and that's the first thing. Now, if it's not that, you may want to just make sure that your specific port on your Xbox or your PlayStation 4 controller isn't the issue. So what you want to do is make sure this port right here isn't broken, first of all, but you also want to make sure this thing can still supply a charge. So if you've been using the same controller for so many years and your controller just wasn't able to go ahead and it wasn't able to turn on or something now, well then it may be because this controller has been so old and it's probably, a faulty charger as at this point. But if it was working and not working and then working sometimes and you had this issue before, then another thing I recommend doing is trying to plug in your, PlayStation 4 controller into your PlayStation 4 directly. So go ahead and just grab that cord, plug it into the front of your PlayStation 4, plug in this side to your PlayStation 4 controller, and you want to go ahead and just let it sit there. And then you want to go ahead and click the PlayStation Home button in the center and see if your PlayStation 4 powers on. If that ends up working, then probably your controller will start charging and it was probably just a random glitch. However, if that still doesn't work, then you probably need to go ahead and either send your controller into Sony to see them, have them repair it, or just leave your controller plugged in overnight and seeing if that ends up charging randomly too. So that kind of covers it up for the most part. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More important than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.